Every game in Conference USA is, extremely tough, physical, and Western Kentucky played really good tonight, and we didn't execute our game plan, so we gotta get better at the little things, and I'm glad we got time to respond to it.
Colin, you say you guys weren't able to execute. You guys are one of the top in the country assist to turnover, 12 assists, 12 turnovers tonight. How much of that was self-inflicted, and how much of that was just WKU and them having a good game plan?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. We had some that that we did ourselves, but at the same time they were locking on to, Brett and Caden. They're two of the best shooters in the country, so it makes it tough to get the flow going. But the good thing is we have a smart group of guys, and we won't let one loss dictate who we are. So I think, and we have the best coach in the country. So just being able to trust in one another, it'll be beneficial for us moving forward.
Colin, the 94 points for them, it was obviously the most, it's tied with the most in regulation for you guys allowed this year. On the defense end, do you feel like you guys were just, missing something today, or do you feel like they were hitting big shots over top of you, or a little bit of both going on?
Yeah, and it's hard whenever they go 22 for 23 from the foul line. Like, we got to do a better job of playing without fouling. And just like the first question, I'm very grateful that we have opportunities to get better, and our season isn't over right now. And it's little incisions that we can fix. So if it was something that we couldn't fix, it'd be out of our control, and we wouldn't like that feeling. But I think we have a good level head, knowing that we can get better.
Colin, being the seasoned veteran for this team you are, what do you feel like went wrong in today's game that we're not talking about?
As a seasoned veteran, I didn't play good in the first half, and then whenever it gets to the second half, we're playing in desperation, trying to make a run, and whenever we can't get stops, it's hard to make a run because they're scoring points, and if we hit a 2 or a 3 and they go down and score, it just cancels that out. So I think we just got to do a better job on the boards and keeping teams off the foul line, because those are free throws for a reason.
I know losing is not something y'all want to do, but do you feel like losing this game helps prepare you guys better heading into March and then the postseason?
It could. The weird thing is, we don't want to lose, and no one in the country wants to, but it could be a good opportunity for us to look back at the film and really break it down. And I think we have one of the most humble teams in the country, but being able to really self-check and get back to the drawing boards will be good for all of us, 1 through 15.
I can't remember Coach McKay getting teed up. Is that the first time you recall that in a game that you played with them?
Yeah, that's the first time ever. So yeah, that was weird.
How do you guys, coming off the loss? I mean, you guys haven't experienced this feeling in 2.5 months. You got a tough road trip coming up this week. How do you guys try to respond to this?
Just staying connected. It's a point of the year where it's physically demanding and as well mentally demanding, and you can't let a loss at this point in the season really dictate you going the wrong way. Like, we gotta use it to our good, and I truly believe that the veteran guys that we have and the coaching staff that we have, we can make that happen.
Zach exits the game there early in the first half. I mean, what's going through your mind then when he's like writhing in pain there on the court? And then how big of a relief was it for you when he comes back out on the court?
Yeah, it's always scary. I mean, anyone who gets hurt on the court, you don't want that to happen. But especially that being like a brother of mine, you really want to know what's going on, know what happened, and you could see Caden and I in the huddle talking about it. But it's just the love we have for one another.